Hello everyone, welcome back, welcome. I missed Schrodinger 2. Ugh, we're doing that. Hope everyone's having a good one. I don't know, the only news... Well, I don't know. Actually, I had a whole... I had a whole, episode with Star Citizen, because crafting is like is a thing that's coming in the next patch in 4.7, and it's well, I don't know. I mean, maybe, probably not. It's probably not gonna be. The time you watch this video, it probably won't be in live, but probably a release candidate. Oh my god. Yeah. Probably a release candidate on Wednesday, maybe Thursday. But anyway, crafting was like, okay, it's a tier 0 thing. You have basic items. There's quality requirements for the items, and it was like 500. So literally half of the resources you just could not craft at all with. And then in like not the last build, but like the second to last build, there are some minimum requirements, but you need instead of for the most part, instead of it being a requirement, it's just 500 is like normal quality, and having anything lower will just have negative stats. I think the thing should be lower than 500, because you're saying that half of the resources are just gonna be useless? I don't know. Frankly, I kind of hate the idea of the quality system. I don't see why it needs to be like 1 to 1,000. That seems a little excessive. And also, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it incentivizes mining, but it just adds, like... It just adds another layer of complexity to the whole thing. But, you know... And also, the painful thing is that, like, you can buy resources, or you can buy materials, you can buy commodities, but they're all set to have a quality of 0. Which is so stupid. And also, like, you know, they've never said, like, that they would have some system where you could turn lower quality resources into higher quality resources. I don't know if they should do that. I mean, I would, if they did, that'd be cool, but also that might kind of de-incentivize mining a little bit. You could just do combat missions and grind the fuck out of something, but... Obviously, like, quality, that's just not how it works in real life with the whole quality thing, because, like, if you're refining quality... If you find a rock that has iron in it, and, it's... You refine it, and then it isn't pure iron, then your refinery's fucked up. And, like, that refinery needs to be, like, you know, shut the fuck down, because they're just completely fucking incompetent. But that's not how it works in Star Citizen, so... And I don't know. I think there should be quality maximums. I mean, I don't want to just talk about Star Citizen, but also... I guess that's what's happening. Where, like... I mean, yeah, like a soft maxim, where it's like... No, yeah, you can... Jesus Christ, I tried using the jetpack, and just nothing. But yeah, like a soft maximum where like, um, you know, you can use, let's say, 700 quality thing on this basic tier 1 item or whatever, but it's gonna max out. The quality is gonna max out. And you're not, like, if you use 700 instead of 600, it's not gonna get you anything. It's not gonna get you better stats. If you want better stats, you have to go and do, If you want better stats, you have to go and get a tier 2 item at that point. I think I'd like to see that. Which, they might do. I hope they do. It was a very nice sunrise. Oh, or sunset. Holy shit. Okay. That was fast. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited, but also like, I'm excited for 4.7, but I'm not really excited to play right now because it's in the PTU and nothing's gonna be permanent. Even like blueprints. Like blueprints right now, the only way you can get blueprints is through doing missions. That's the only way they were gonna be able to make it happen. Either that, or you just have all of the blueprints unlocked. But, yeah, it's... Ugh. It's just a thing. So, yeah, and I mean, I don't know. And I feel like somehow, I mean, in my mind, you do crafting missions and you get crafting rewards. And that's the thing that, like, gatekeeps. That potentially gatekeeps crafting, is just that, like, do you want to go and do the crafting missions? Do you want to go and get these, like, high-quality materials so that you can properly do this mission, or whatever? And, some people are just gonna be like, yeah, no, I just want to do combat. But yeah. I don't know. I do think they have to have some system where, like... Because, like, I don't think there's ever going to be, like, an upper limit on, like, quality. On resource quality. In terms of, like, when it spawns. So, like, I mean, you could find a maximum quality thing in Stanton or Terra where it's very safe. It's just going to be exceedingly low. It's just going to be something that does not happen often at all. And you're just going to, like, you're just going to have to go to somewhere riskier in order to do that. Or, I mean, like, do... And they could lock it behind something like Hathor, where it's this whole event you gotta do, or this whole activity you gotta do. I'd be fine with that. Okay. Saline or something, and... What is that? Aldamite. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for Star Citizen. To finally get my craft. Because, like, at the end of the day, what I really want to do is, ground combat. Maybe space combat one day? I don't know. Space combat... I don't understand space combat, and I need to before I even think about getting involved with anything. To be completely fair, to be completely honest. So... Well, there is also, like, a whole thing... I gotta look back, because I don't know. There's a thing with, like, items that you buy on the gear store that's like, I don't know if you're going to get blueprints for them. I don't think you should. Like, it should be an item that's... Obviously, you should have permanent access to it, right? But you also should not be able to, like, oh, I lost this item... I'm gonna claim another item, and it's actually, like, you actually just, like, sold it or something. Obviously, nah. But, you know, like, there needs to be a proper working insurance system. But, it should just be insurance? I mean, like, cause... Yeah. And, like, I think at some point they said, oh, like, it's gonna be cosmetics. They didn't say that... They didn't just say that, oh, all the items... No, you're not going to have... You're just going to have a cosmetic blueprint. You're not going to have the item blueprint. They didn't specifically say that, but they said that they, like, want to do the thing. So, like... So, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work, but I do think that... I have a lot of things on the gear store. I don't know how much of it I'm going to have permanent access to or whatever, but at the end of the day, the commodities are the thing that are really important, so, yeah. Till next time, have a good day. Great day, Ethan. Chowskis.